How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of the Outer Worlds. I had it previously recorded before, but the footage on there was something messed up with the footage. So this second episode is gonna look like I know what I'm doing because I pretty much do know what I'm doing on this episode. So with all of that said, let's get right into it. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna go into that building right there and we're gonna pick up some items from it in there. Then right after, we're gonna go straight to this marker so we can go ahead and talk to those people about the power. Is this the area? Here we go. Instead of that area right here, we're gonna go into this building. Yep, there are. There's a lot of that. Let's take. Come on. Let's take you out first. And please, hurry. Then you. Oh no. Oh, it's you. Please stop. I really love this slow time down thing. Oh. There we go. So those are the people I was talking about. We might have to watch out for in here. Aspard. It's got nothing here but loot and stuff. Ammo. Little guy. That time, you know. Come on. There we go. Pro gamer moves right here. What type of meat is that? But yes, if this episode seems kind of rushed, basically as it is, I've already been through all of this, so I kind of know what all to do. And I'm not gonna change what I was doing before. We'll change my choices on here. So everything should be the same. Okay, that's right there. Through here. I really do wonder what the story is behind, like, the Marauders. Why they're a thing. Is there somebody in here? Probably not.
Ooh, clever.
And what was that armor set I had? Alright, let's get back into this. Please. And this is one of the items I saw that was a quest item. I'm gonna go in and pick that up. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need it later on into the game.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Look for Ada, what answers?
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
No, with this one I forgot exactly what I said. I'm just gonna deal with this
Geo
one.
what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
That sounds like she's being sarcastic, but I don't know.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest. I'll tell you what I can. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
So I may go another route. I'm gonna find Zoe first, and then I'll work on the little plant thing.
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. What is it?
Okay. So we may go look for Zoe. Journal. There we go. So we're gonna look for Zoe now.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
I'm told your number's gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Tell me a little about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this cereal. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
What happened today, Zoe?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. Hey, I got time.
Okay, so I got everything I need to know about Zoe for now. Uh, good news, I'm still alive. If you guys want to read that, you can skip past it. There we go.
Something I can help you with?
Looks like he still has something to tell.
I'll help if I can. The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Okay, should be enough. Okay. There's no quest on top of you. No quest marker, I meant. So let's go over here. Let me do a cut, and whenever I come back, should be over there. Okay, so this is exactly where I was looking at before. I wonder if there's a daytime and nighttime cycle on here. Got those doggos. Tane, Candid. You okay? Primal Behemoth. There are a lot of you down there. Ravager, Primal Hunter. A lot of you over there. It's not bother you guys, but we are going to take care of you.
Hear that? Incoming!
Darn it.
Nice one! Everyone all right?
Oh. You know, understandable. What happened to you? Weird flex, but okay. One over here. Oh. I love this so much. I wonder if it's okay to just keep on killing off the marauders like this. Well, I know they're cannibals, but there might be like a huge consequence to killing them all off.
Incoming!
Oh, crap. Wait. Dude, why? Hey, don't kill him. Oh, he said
Everyone all
stop.
right? whoever came out this far.
So I wonder if I hadn't got alerted them all, if they would have just let me through. Though I doubt it, but it would be a choice or pathway you can go through. Oh, it's you.
Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that.
Aren't you Zoe? Okay.
No encore? Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
You sound confused or possibly unscrewed.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying.
Are you a prisoner here? Are you alive or are you leaving camp? There was something else actually. Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Oh my god.
I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Should I persuade her? I know I can do it. Let's just go ahead and do it.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
Aha.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Also, he could carry on a conversation, unlike these hooligans. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
So there is a daytime and nighttime cycle. It's cool. It's a bond thing. Can I fix that? Anything else interesting in here? Toilet. Some health stuff. I can take that. That. So far, I'm really happy with the whole ammo situation. It doesn't look like you're gonna run out ammo anytime soon. Thing up here I can get into? Probably not. Alrighty, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and go back over there. Oh, there you are.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Hey! Okay. So let's look into these. Now that I have her back, let's talk to these guys over here. So far, that's kind of like the only new thing I've done.
So pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Wait, did it say the deserters are now agreeable?
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew
Tobaccorn.
it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
See, I don't think I would trust that. I honestly would not.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery. About it. Amends. I wasn't really listening. There we
I
go.
can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. Question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has power as a power regulator, and I need it for my ship. My reasons are my own. Yeah, say that.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Now this part right here is kind of where I had mixed feelings about it.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think Reed is just trying to spite you? I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Oh, taking you. Now, onto the power plant.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Is Thompson? Nope. Oh, there you are.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'll take that as a compliment. Trying to get my ship off the ground.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Never too late to start learning. I can give you some pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. Would you? I'd be grateful.
Well, looks like I'm going on another mission, and I do remember this place, this area, and I didn't like it because of those little things. Like, I fell for them 3 times. It gives you some type of effect. I don't even know what it is. It gives you. But first we're gonna head over there. And then we're gonna go to the second objective right here. Side quest, Frightened Engineer. Where exactly is that? Probably go there first. Mm-hmm.
Hey, here we go! Try something else! That's the last of them!
Then, like before, there are
Oh, I
still
wanted
dead
to
bodies
look
here.
around in here.
So like I'm going to be able to hack into that.
Eyes up!
And that did look like it was. There we go. So you're supposed to attack the inside of those little things. Kind of good to know now. Vending machine. Okay, here we go. Is the thing I needed? It looked like the thing I needed.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing. Hey,
There we go.
Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
If I remember correctly, this is going to be a fun part. Take this. Install that. Unlock door. Let's go. Ah, so it is protecting.
That's the last of them. There's two more. Unexpected. What'll happen to Miss Mc... Here they come! I'm ready for this.
Really? That timing is perfect. That might be one problem with that. As soon as you go into it, you need to reload. Okay, anything up here? Nope.
Not real. You're not real.
So before I do that, let's go down here. Talk to this guy.
You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real.
There he is.
Go away, Phantom. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Great, another lunatic. Yeah, that's not say that.
Talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Well, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining anything? Slow down, tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Back away slowly. I'll just be on my way. I want to say that.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
I'll leave you be. So let's take that. Actually, I like that. There we go. 4. Three. Please? Oh, there we go. Then through these doors should be where I need to be at. Right?
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Incoming!
Oh my god. Oh, you cannot use that while in combat.
That's the last of them.
There we go. Let's turn that off. Go into here, pick all of that up. Anything else? Guess not. Guess that's for if you want to go the sneaky route.
Let me go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the wall?
Processing data. Security patrol initiated.
There we go. Oh. One bit of information she did give out before that I don't think she's going to give out again is
The last.
how she's able to make the plants grow the way she does.
All I know is the decision's fine.
But I will wait and see before I actually tell that out loud.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Mind hearing your
I don't think you
opinion.
should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Don't worry about it. I was barely listening. I still find that funny.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and redirect the power to Edgewater. Direct power. Continue. Redirect power to Edgewater. Boom.
I think you did the brightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they don't care much for me. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Alright, so I think this would be the best time than ever to head off. Okay. Next time when we see each other, we will be talking to the garden lady again to see her reaction towards all of this. So for now, I'll see you guys later, and bye.